Waking up, Jack found himself staring into a computer monitor. When he looked around, he was in an office, but something was off. If it weren't for the lack of a body and perspective blur, he wouldn't have noticed he was actually in virtual reality. Now that he thought about it, he could feel the headset locked onto his head and what felt like an omnidirectional treadmill beneath his feet. He could move freely, and had full control over his virtual player. The treadmill seemed to contain programming that would stop it when the player hit a wall, and looking closer at the wall, Jack noticed, though, that the graphics had precision as small as the human eye can see. Quality this high would take several computers to pull off, Jack thought. After observing his surroundings, he also noticed the lack of color throughout the room: white desks, chairs, pencils, everything. Out the window he could see more office buildings. In fact, it continued endlessly, horizontally and vertically, just floating office buildings in white space. The other buildings looked identical, except that they were mirrored, and it appeared that there was a small Babylon-like city on the underside of each of the buildings. Jack exited the office room into a hallway, and down the hallway he found a bedroom just to the right. But only the bed would have differentiated it from a large living room with paintings of abstract art and a window for a wall. Looking out the window, he saw a stormy night city filled with holographic ads and dark alleyways, contrary to the previous window. The city was somewhat of a dystopia, run by social media and addictive technology, a world Jack was thankful not to grow up in, as if it was the 22nd century all over again. He looked around the room. The bed had red sheets, made with seemingly rich fabric. The paintings above the bed were of pixel art and fantasy worlds. On the table was what he could make out to be a black cell phone, and there was a gaming console connected to a large TV. If it weren't for the window, he would have called it his own bedroom back at home. Nostalgia hit him, but he had to move on and keep exploring. Opening the door at the end of the hallway, he entered the outside, seeing the endless void of buildings from the first window. Now to get to Babylon, somehow,